Everybody, welcome to short video introduction to Python. Today what we're going to have a look at is the idea of a fixed loop. What I've got in front of me is the largest area program that I covered in my previous video on condition statements. And what I'm going to do is just amend that to ask the user for 5 different rectangles, areas, or lengths and breadths, and then be able to print those out using a fixed loop. So in order to do that, we're going to amend the comments at the top, which make this area program 2. And I'm going to delete my area 1, because this time this program only requires a length and a breadth because we're using a fixed loop. And I'm just going to do all the deletions first. So this time I'm just going to make it area, so only area. And I'm just going to take that out entirely. Okay, so we've got our length and our breadth. What we need to do is to put, we're going to do it for 5 individual rectangles. So we're going to add in the fixed loop. So for x just simply being a counter in range 1 to 6. So that is going to loop 5 times. And then we've got a colon that goes in there. And then we press enter. Now you'll see that there is an indentation that's taken place. So the cursor has come in slightly. This is really important in Python. So you need to make sure that you indent all your elements that are within the fixed loop. It's there. And some of the other constructs as well are very, very similar. So we've got our length and our breadth. I'm going to make it slightly different because I would like to be able to add in the counter for each of the rectangle. So it says, please enter the length of rectangle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or so on and so forth. So I'm going to take this input and do it slightly different to what we've been doing previously. So I've got a print statement. So what is the length of rectangle? And this time I'm going to add in x, which is the value of our counter into the equation. And then I'm just going to simply say that length equals input, like that. Okay. And do the same for breadth. Okay, so I'm just going to, for speed, I'm going to do a wee bit of a copy. Again, it needs to be tabbed in. This time it's going to be the breadth of the rectangle in x. And this time it's going to be it as the variable. Okay, so that is the idea of getting the inputs and utilizing variables in between it. And then I've got my area. I'm going to have to tab that in again because it needs to be in line with the other values. Okay, and then lastly I've got my output for my program, which is just simply again another print. It's going to be rectangle, and similar to the input, I'm wanting to do a mixture of string and variables. So I'm going to click on rectangle and I'm going to say x, and you notice I'm putting a comma in between them. That's how we separate out our variable and our string statements. Equals area, and then I'll use that in centimeters squared, like so. Okay, doke. So we've got at the top there, we've got our input, we've got our calculation, and we've got our output. Okay, and when I run that program, it'll ask me to save it. I'll save it as a fixed loop. Yes. And it says, what is the length of rectangle 1? So I'm going to put in 2, 10, and we've got 3 and 10, 4 and 10, 5, 10, 6, 10. Just as it should. Okay, and outlines everything for those 5 rectangles. Give it a try and see how you get on.